I'm State Representative Justin Simmons of the 131st District, and this is my legislative report. Today, we were at the Flint Hill Farm Agricultural Center in rural Upper Saucon Township, and I'm here with owner Kathleen Fields. Kathleen, how are you doing today?
Just wonderful, thank you.
Thank you, Kathleen. Kathleen, tell us a little bit about your farm here.
Okay, Flint Hill Farm is a 26-acre preserve farm. We went into farm preservation in 2001, and then we became a nonprofit agri-educational center in 2006. We have a for-profit and a nonprofit. Our for-profit is our farm stays, where we are blessed to see people from all over the world. I've had people from Russia, I've had people from Singapore, I've had people from China, Israel, South America. So we're blessed to have multicultural people who really come to see what America looks like rather than staying just in the cities. And then we have a nonprofit, which is our agri-educational center, where we serve our Lehigh County and surrounding districts. From Lehigh County, we see about 3,000 students, teachers, and parents here a year.
Wow.
And we offer open houses, we offer classes, we have school tours. We just applied for Act 48 credits, so we're hoping by God's grace that the PA Department of Education will approve us for Act 48 credits. And then we also just applied for EITC credits, which we're looking forward to that going through as well. We had 12 school districts write in and support us for going for those credits as well. So we're blessed.
Excellent. How many visitors do you have per year here?
Well, we see about the 3,000 students, teachers, and parents, plus probably another 1,000 or so visitors that we see through our farm store. The way our farm educational center is supported is through our farm store. So we have an on-site farm store, and then we also serve to local farmers markets. And then on top of that, we have people that come for tours, just with their families. We just put in through the Department of Forestry, we just put in a wonderful 4.5-acre woods walk where we have 30 trees that are labeled, so we can go back and take visitors through that. We had a pumpkin patch that brought in a lot of people, and so we serve through our farm store, and then our other groups, schools, community, farm stays, and then the surrounding district, because we're so close to Northampton and the Quakertown area, well, we get a lot of people from all over.
What made you purchase the farm?
God has a sense of humor. I came up here to teach horse driving and riding lessons. That's what we came up here for. And on 9/11, I really had to decide. I really had to look back and say, okay, what am I really here for? And that's when we changed our direction from just being a community service riding corporate to we had goats. Then we added goats and cows and sheep and pigs and horses and bees. And people gave us things.
Are you from a farming family?
My grandparents grew up on a farm. My grandparents drove horses, and that's where I ended up with my team of Belgians. I originally ran my farm with totally horsepower until 2008. I had a team of Belgians, so we ran all my machinery with horse-drawn machinery, until I realized that the volunteers, the wives would let the men come up here if they could drive a tractor and not buy a tractor for their 1.5-acre lot. So we got a tractor, and that allowed us to do a lot more things, but also I got tired of lifting my 55-pound harnesses.
I understand you're a member of the Farm Preservation Program. Can you explain to the audience the importance of farm preservation?
Absolutely, absolutely. We are blessed to be part of the farm preservation. Pennsylvania Farm Preservation allows the land to be preserved for the next generations. We are stewards of the land. We are not consumers. And so being stewards, making sure that we have placed our farm, our lands, our woodlands, and our farmlands for our grandchildren and the people to follow, and asking our districts to make a plan is just really, really, really important. I was thanks to Jeff Zaire, who was able to collaborate with Northampton County, because I was one of the few in 2001 that were going into farm preservation, and now it's increased. But as I got up here, I looked around and I said, I'm one of the last farms up here.
Can you explain what the Educational Center does?
Yes. Thanks for asking, because I'm really blessed about that. The Educational Center opens doors and minds to our young people. We get so many people. It isn't just the children, but the parents come out as well. Parents, siblings, grandparents. And what we find is there's a huge gap. Our mission statement is bridging the gap between the urban-suburban community and the farm. That's our mission statement. And so what we do is we're trying to take the awareness and open it up, because there's a huge gap between, children don't know where their food comes from. I had one child that got off the bus and he says, I don't drink any milk that comes from a cow or comes from an animal. And I said, oh, really? Where does your milk come from? He said, Wegmans. I was like, oh. And then I had some children that think that chickens have 18 legs because that's in the value packs that they get in the stores. They're not relating the fact that animals give their life for us to eat. Now, this doesn't mean that we all have to be vegans and vegetarians, but it means that we all have to be good stewards of taking care of our animals. And that, and we need to educate people that the beef industry, the chicken industry, the small farmers that run those are valuable, because we're losing our family farms. Our family farms are dwindling, and the corporate farms are grabbling up the lands. But what we need to, that's one of the exciting things about our educational center, is we're able to interact through our farm store and through our farmers markets with a new interest our communities have in where their food comes from. So we are educators for our communities, and we're educators for students.
Now, I've been told your farm offers families the opportunity to spend the night. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Right. We have, our farmhouse is from 1850. And I had the blessing of meeting the Seacons and the Hassocks, both that span over 100 years of being here. They were the two farmers. And so what we've done is we've opened the house up to a bed and breakfast. We are part of Pennsylvania Farm Stay Association, which allows us to come under the umbrella of being a farm stay, so that people can be a farmer for a day. And they can come in and stay for one day, or they can stay for a week. Usually their responses are, gee, I didn't know milk took that much energy to get. I'll think differently when I go to the store next time. You get up that early? You mean one chicken only weighs one egg? I mean, different concepts. And they get out and they can put their hands on the animals, because we carry insurance enough where a lot of farms that you go to visit, you cannot interact with the animals, where you can here.
I see you operate a farm store here. What products do you sell?
We have our volunteers help us, and our Jersey cows and our goats and our sheep. This year we have milk sheep. We make soft cheeses. We have pasteurized hard cheeses. We have raw milk, fluid raw milk. We sell butter. We have eggs that are from our chickens. We have duck eggs. And then we do cheese making classes. So we make cheese making classes, bread making classes, and we also do an internship program. So we invite interns to come in. Right now I have a lady from Taiwan, and I have a gentleman who's trying to start his own sheep milk business, and he's spending 3 months with me to learn how to make cheeses.
What plans do you have for the coming year?
What plans we have for the coming year? Well, This room we're in is thanks to Trexler Trust. It's thanks to the donations. We're blessed to be supported by various groups in the community that help support us. So our goal is to finish off this room, increase increase the students coming through to learn about blacksmithing. We have a blacksmith class now that Mr. Anthony Murphy runs. He is an artisan blacksmith, and so we have that class offered to the community. That doesn't have to be just through the schools, but he is also writing an outline so we can offer a colonial focused curriculum for the schools. We work with the PA Department of Education's outline for agriculture and society, and he's going to add the colonial component of it.
Great. Kathy, is there anything you'd like to add?
Well, we invite the community to come visit us. We are open for our farm store, but we're open just for visits. So you can find us on our website at flinthillfarm.org. And then you could also visit on there we also have a gallery that you can see pictures. And then you can call us at 610-838-2928. And I carry my phone with me all the time, so you can come visit.
Thanks, Kathy.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm State Representative Justin Simmons, and that's all the time we have today for our legislative report. Thank you.